So this asshole's got this, and this asshole on the phone. Where is he? Show your face, you fucker. That asshole right there, Joel, has said, oh, well, Jack needs parts for his 222 UT. We're going to make skids for it. Jack's like, oh, why didn't you make my skids in 24 hours? Fuck that. But we've got most of it figured out already. But he needs a rotor head. He needed servos.
The longer shaft.
He needs a longer shaft. Are you bringing him a longer shaft?
Yeah, if you build the skids. If I have skids, he'll bring it.
Turn up the volume. I can't hear him.
It's up all the way. He's just quiet.
You suck. All right, so we're gonna attempt to make some more skids in another 24-hour period, so that Jack can take the 222 UT and then get it flying up at Tony Tai.
I'm terrified.
Of course you are. Fuck. Because you have the NASA.
I got the NASA.
You have the ESC.
Somewhere. I'll find it.
Oh, you don't have one yet?
I'll pull one.
Yeah, we'll pull one. He's got his stack of electronics here. A 450 kV motor, which is on the bottom limit of this damn thing.
What's that one? That ain't gonna do shit.
Is that an HV?
That's an 80 amp.
Is it an HV?
Yeah, but I ain't trusting an 80 amp on that bitch.
It's gonna fly around on frickin'
The Tiger
40.
Fire with the 160 amp.
Well, that's because it frickin' melted and had a short or something in it. It wasn't over amping. This thing's gonna fly around on 40 amps. So that would get you in the air.
It would.
It would get you in the air without having to rip anything out.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
If you don't trust, a lot of the shit we're not trusting.
This one's got a 120.
Well, that one's easier to pull off. I mean, you just
Yeah.
pop it off and you could use it.
I've got a 160 somewhere.
I don't think so.
I do, because it was in the Tiger, and the Tiger's not flying. So
Is it still in the Tiger?
I don't know what.
Was there one in the new Tiger?
I don't think there was an ESC in that one.
No.
I had servos.
He's got fucking servos. we can finagle this shit. We've got hey, don't mess up the crane. I'm supposed to be doing rivets. See? This is not my fault. This is all their fault. I'm not doing rivets on the crane because I gotta do their shit.
Yeah, no ESC, just
No, yes,
servos.
yeah, okay.
I thought it was just servos.
So, all right. So now I gotta figure out how to get this is the pattern.
Being what I've got.
None of your business, motherfucker. I think I already took that ESC out. So here's the pattern for the skids on the legs, and I got some measurements here, rough estimates. We'll get this figured
I
out.
almost got that going too.
So yeah, we gotta get this done. So you better bring the shit, Joel. Better have skids. All right, so I've got our height gauge that we made earlier. I have my width out here, which is the outside of the skids. So inside it's going to be 271. So I marked both of them here. So this will be the actual skid, but this is going to be the inside because this is the bottom side, I believe, of the height. I believe. We got to check. Oh crap, now I got to go check some shit. I got the rough pattern. It's 200, oh no, what did I say? 390 degrees of separation between here and here on the outside. So the skids will actually come about to the middle of the leg of the skid. This is the leg. This is the skid. A rough cut would be 480 millimeters. So center of that is 240. And I'll make my marks and then we'll start bending these. Should have this done in about like 10 minutes. All right, so it's really easy to make the first one and it matches perfectly. It's like, yeah, right there, no big problem. Now the trick is to do it on the other side, and I gotta get this thing like perfectly level so that it's flat whenever I bend it. And I guarantee it'll come out crooked. All right, so this is the second attempt. I'm supposed to be following this line with the top side. And I have marks that I go by. This side is, you know, perfect. Over here, yeah, see? Yeah, all line up, yeah. And then this one goes, actually I had it too sharp. So I had to straighten it back out. And now I gotta start my bending over in this area to get onto that line. See, all it took is like 30 seconds. And it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now I gotta fucking do it again. Because at least the fronts and the back are the same. Don't give me no shit, fuckface.
Liar.
What do you mean liar? I'm not lying.
Yeah, no, you're
It's not lying, it's editing.
It's YouTube time.
It's YouTube time. All right, here we go. And this is some really thick wall tubing. Where it fits. Oh, I bent it too sharp, too quickly. Of course I did. So I gotta unbend it. Check it one more time. I gotta make sure I'm straight and flat. Where are we at? That spot right there. That's just a little bit sharp right here. Actually, I need to straighten this out right back here. It's kind of like listening to Bob Ross make a painting. Just a little happy bend right here. I know that's what it sounds like when I'm on there. Just happy little bends. That's too sharp there, so I need to come back in here. I just gotta go in and undo those happy little bends. I know I can get it out here where it needs to be bent. Needs to be more.
I forgot that's not gonna work the way I did that.
What'd you do?
Because of the way the mechanics sit, the tail, I forgot I had my tail sitting up really high. So my upward thing is not gonna work.
Oh, your top side
Servo thing, yeah.
control rod.
Yeah.
There. All right. Now that is perfect. I just got to redo it on the other side. Exactly the same way. We get it in here, and then I look at it, and I say, you son of a bitch. And because my reading glasses bend fucking the view of this damn shit. See right here, it looks like it's going up. I take my glasses off. Oh, it's straight. Huh, imagine that. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, we're close. I'm doing better on this one than I did the last one.
Which is all good.
Are you talking to Joel?
Yeah.
You sending Joel videos?
You said you wanted update videos.
Oh, fuck Joel. He just needs to bring his shit. That'll make the video. the middle and less at the end. So, bend this back out. I need to bend it more right there, right in that spot. All right, now we're golden. It is somewhat perfect, but now here's, see that little bit of play, because I never bend them straight. I can never do it. So where is it? It is right there. So see if I can make this work or not. Ha! Fucking perfect. Done. We don't have to do any more shit anymore. So you're basically, what you're telling me is you stole from the Scale Helipalooza MD500 that's supposed to be painted like the Freedom Factory by now.
It's borrowed.
It's borrowed. Yeah. I told you how shit works in this fucking shop. When you borrow it, it never comes back. Well, see? Look, you fucking dropped it.
What the fuck you're doing to me?
So, yeah. He stole. He stole.
You know what?
See? Listen to this, Gary. You know, Gary, God rest his soul, gave us this to fucking fly for everybody, and you had to steal his shit.
The issue is it's got plastic gears on it, and we know how that works.
Well, they're not the red gear, like what the hell is his name? Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith, because he dumped his MD
It was an 800.
That was an 800, but he had that wasn't 800.
No, it wasn't. No, it was the Scale. I don't trust the plastic gears.
Yeah, you don't trust one, but he had the red ones in, and the red ones, all I see are the red ones stripping.
I don't know. They're plastic.
But poor Gary is rolling in his grave because you stole his shit.
Hey, it's okay.
Sorry, Gary.
No.
But we're gonna make fun of Keith because he's not coming to the Tony Tai, and I know he's stewing right now, especially when he sees this video. Because that's what we do. We are top tier. Back to, the skids. We got the legs. They're all done. All we got to do now is cut them, put the little tabs on. I've got this one for a skid already. This was the test one we did, and we liked it. So it's way too long for a Bell to. Maybe we
float.
You do floats on them. Do they do floats? Have we ever seen one with floats? A UT with floats?
I think I have.
But
I said fuck it and do the tall skids, but too ugly.
Oh, the tall skids are horrible looking. They're ugly. We're getting it done, and it's only been like what, 30 seconds that we started this? Yeah. We're gonna be done in 5 more seconds. Easy peasy. All right, we're back on it this morning, and this is what I got to deal with. So, we went through all this stuff, and we made marks, but we totally forgot where the marks were and what they were for. So I had to go through and make sure my marks were where they're supposed to be, looking against, the pictures and fudging and everything. So, and I'm putting marks on the table so that I can redraw them and put them on tracing paper so that I can do this in the future, because I don't know when I'll have a Roban Bell 222 as a UT in front of me. So I've got the front. I had the front done a while ago, so put that there. And then on the back's got a little hook, little lift up there, so I put this one here, and I got that, and I'll mark this, and then we'll have it for future reference. All right, there it sits. It's been less than 24 hours since I started this shit.
Less than 24 hours.
Less.
Yeah.
You fuck. But we got the skids on. Well, they're not on. We have to get the mounts for it. But there is the way they look, and we're both kind of in agreement that everything is kind of on the thin side as far as the diameter of the tube, but the next size up is going to be way thicker, so we're just going to go with it. We'll put extra paint on it. Yeah,
that works.
Yeah. All right. Fuck. All right. So this lovely Bell 222 has issues. See the angle of the body compared to the skids? Yeah. So I got to make tall mounts just to get them to be flat and all that other stuff. And I have to do that because I don't have thick ass material. I have this material, which is the angle stuff that actually makes contact on the skid, and then I have a riser that I got to put on it. So I have to braze these two pieces together before I put them on the skids, like you see here. So there is the extra piece, a little round, and then once I get it all in position, I'll braze those all together, and then the hole will go through this tab on the back side so that there's no holes in the skids. For once, I don't have holes in the skids. So we're gonna try to braze this together. So first, I have to heat those up. Then I can braze them together. And I've already fluxed them. So it's just a matter of reheating them, getting the brazing to kind of liquefy like you do solder. There we go, on that one. Heat this one up, keep this one hot. Heat this one up, keep that one hot. It's just nice little bends. We gotta get the solder all hot and just, you know, easy, easy, easy. Bob Ross. Some of you might not be old enough to know who Bob Ross is. So then, really, it's just a matter of heating these both up to the same glowing red hot temperature, and then the flux and the brazing will take over from there and braze them together as one. I think that's as good as it is going to get for now. Now we'll take this and we'll take it over to the dunking pool, and you can hear it. Oh, that's so satisfying. And there we go. Now I just clean that up and make sure it fits on there. And then there's another angle that I've got to put on that in order to match the angle of the body compared to the skids, so that everything sits flush and nice and pretty and all that other kind of good crap. Yeah. And there it's nice and cleaned up, sort of. Ooh. And now we'll go test fit it. The reason it's so fucking loud in here, we got so much shit going on, but his goddamn skids are done.
Got a fucking deadline.
Deadline, yeah. 24 hours.
Joel's deadline was Monday. We did that.
Yeah. 24 hours to make these skids. They're not painted, but they're made and they're done. All shithead has to do now is mount them.